Good morning, everyone, or I should say afternoon. As predicted last night when I was talking to you, not a lot of snowfall, just enough to make the roads slick and iced over. It is a minus 16 day here in Fort McMurray, and you can feel it is a bit chilly. So much different than December. It's still trying to snow. It's a very light snow that's falling. So anyway, even though I work in a grocery store, I did not get what I needed for supper tonight. So I have to go over and pick up some stuff. So I have to clear off my truck and get ready to go. Here we go. So I got my truck cleared up, ready to go. I am not as good as some YouTubers with holding the camera while I'm trying to clear off my truck. And I don't have the money for drones and that kind of things. So it is what it is, eh, folks? Not everyone who lives in Fort McMurray got loads of money. And I'm one of them that don't, so it is what it is. Yeah, we have been spoiled by the weather that we had in December. And it is now cold. Supposed to go down to minus 25 this week. With the wind chills, it will be more. Still, we could be sitting at minus 30 and beyond. Minus 50 even. Oh, no, that's cold. But you know, when you have cold days like that, usually you don't have the dull skies like it is out there now. With this kind of weather, you have dull days, but when it gets colder, you have clear blue skies. Just enough snow to make the roads slick. And you got people coming behind you that gotta come right up your tail. Oh, I just want to go home now. Coming out of the parking lot there, this woman, she didn't even look. She just came rolling on out. Oh. Crazy. I don't know where some people's heads are at sometimes. Worst thing is when you shop in a grocery store and you come home and you don't know what you want for supper the following evening. And then you have to go out on your day off and go into the place that you work for groceries. I tried to avoid it at all costs, but I forgot last night exactly what I was doing. Oh my. Just taking you for a little drive around the neighborhood. It is so cold today. I'm sorry. I just cannot wait walking in this. I've gotten spoiled by the good weather. I should say my knee has really gotten spoiled. So this here is Hilltop Crescent that we're on. I think it's Hilltop. Hillcrest or Hilltop. Over yonder there. Oh, can't see it. That is the Casman Center. It's where the hockey games are played. Right past the snowbank. Right there in that blue building. It's where the circus comes to once a year. Speaking of circuses, I heard this morning, I don't know how reliable it is, but I guess Justin Trudeau, when he plans on calling for his next election, is to put into play how can I say this? I'm using the word. Can't remember now what she exactly said, but basically what it is he wants all Canadians to make the same amount of money, which equals into a socialist government where everyone is making $20,000 a year. It does not matter if you're a $100,000 employee, you'll still be making $80,000. I mean, $20,000. And they're going to tax you on that amount, where your bring home pay will be $14,000 a year. Yeah. So, you know, it's a part of the World Economic Forum's system of where they say you own nothing and you'll be happy because basically you won't have no money to live. And I said to her, I said, well, what happens if you make more than that amount? Well, they're going to tax you. Apparently, they will tax you until you only have that bare amount of money. Yeah. Well, we're all getting ready for the beast system, right? Mark of the beast, where you can't buy or you can't sell. It's going to come into play at some point or another. And old JT, he just wants to make Canadians suffer anyway. He hates us all. And don't go thinking he loves the immigrants, because he doesn't. You're just puppets to him. He wants to bring so many in that, oh, they love Justin Trudeau because he gives them this and gives them that. You're just a vote for him. Because when you get here, you're going to be the same as what everyone else is. Being fed bugs. I mean, some people in some world countries, they eat bugs. But, you know, here in Canada, we don't eat bugs. Not anyone in your right mind, anyway. They could take that from me. I certainly don't want to. Into what today. Yeah, the world's in quite a mess. All these people who are not even elected officials. They're like Klaus Schwab, he's not an elected official. How they can have so much power, it's unbelievable. Especially when they don't even live here in our countries. Or all the things that Bill Gates does. I mean, it's saying he wants to have his man-made meat or whatever. Like, sir, sorry, but I'd rather have a steak. I don't want your artificial meats. Not interested. So apparently last year we had over 500,000 immigrants come to Canada. And a lot of them were not properly, what's the word? Well, they didn't go through the system of waiting to come here to Canada the way it normally would be. They showed up on our border down at Roxanne Road in Ontario or Quebec, I think it's Quebec, and came across because our RCMP are, of course, Justin Trudeau's puppets, does what they're told. And they say, oh, you step 1 foot over the line. They come across with their Gucci bags and all this. They drive from upstate New York and arrive by taxi and walk across the border, and the RCMP will say, you take 1 foot over this line and we'll arrest you. And we'll feed and we'll clothe you and give you everything and keep you for the next 6 months or a year. So, of course, they step over the line and they're treated like royalty. Now, I have to say, I'm not against immigration. Not at all. My dad was an immigrant, came here from Holland in the 50s, and without him coming here, there would be no Shelley, and there wouldn't be none of my brother or my sisters. Chances of my mom and dad ever meeting were slim and next to none. So I'm not against immigration at all. I just think it should be done the right way, where you go through the process, not coming across the borders and just to be used by Justin Trudeau. I don't think that that's right. And, you know, the thing is like my dad, he came here to Canada. He didn't vote for years until he became a Canadian citizen. He was here for quite a number of years before he even became one. Not that he didn't want to be one, but he had moved to Newfoundland from Ontario, and the offices were not really there. So when we moved to Walbush or Labrador City, then there was a place where he could go, and then he became a Canadian citizen. Mind you, when he came here, like a good many back in that day, he well worked. No one gave him nothing. He worked for everything he ever had. And I'm not saying that immigration, that they don't work when they come here, because I do know of immigrants that have come here from the Philippines that work 2 and 3 jobs. And it's not easy when you come here. People who come in the right way, they think they're gonna they don't realize how hard it is here in Canada. Because the people who are coming in the right way, they're having to really work for everything. And you know, they have to put up a lot of money to come here if you don't have a sponsor. But to all these ones who are crashing our borders, I don't think that they should be allowed in. Sorry. You're in the U.S., stay in the U.S. Stay where Joe Biden got you. That's what I think. Joe Biden has a free open door policy. He's letting so many people in through the U.S. border in the south. Hey, let them go live with him. All these ones in Congress that's down there that's saying open the borders when Joe Biden put up a wall. I mean, when Donald Trump put up a wall. And Joe Biden goes and takes it down. I think you should fill up your states and should fill up your homes. Because what's a country without borders? And vetting was the word I was using for it, because a lot of them that are coming in, they're not vetted. You don't know what is coming in. You don't know what diseases are coming in. Like, I mean, I heard of a guy here recently who has contacted scarlet fever. Like, that's not something that we've had here in Canada, I don't think, for years. Scarlet fever. Where'd you get it from? It is what it is, eh? Anyway, that's my rant for today. I'm not meaning to be a big downer or anything. I'm a person who really do like people. I really do, and I don't mind, like I said, people coming in from other countries. But I just don't like the Justin Trudeau and the Joe Biden system of doing things. I don't think they're being fair to Canadians. I mean, you know, you're paying a lot of money out in taxes, and a lot of it is going towards keeping these people for months and months on end. And I don't think that that's fair to Canadians who are struggling to put food on the table. And I mean, like this year, Christmas, oh my world, I couldn't believe it. $48 for a turkey. That's what it was here in Fort McMurray. $48. I don't know what Walmart sold them for. I don't really like Walmarts. But anyway, that being said, my mother actually sent me up a turkey from Edmonton. And she thought paying around $22 was bad enough, but $48, yeah. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Price of food, price of gas, price of everything. Your taxes are going up, and you know, I don't even know if when I go to retire in, I don't know when I'm going to retire. I was hoping at 60, but 60 is looming close, and I don't think I'm going to be ready to retire. And I can probably see myself working till I'm 100 with the way things are going, because I don't think that there's going to be any money in our coffers when we go to retire, people who are my age. right? And if he puts everyone on this thing of 20,000, I mean, wow, 20,000. Yeah. $14,000 to live on. No thank you, Justin Trudeau. No thank you. Well, folks, like I said, didn't mean to be a downer today. When I heard my friend talk this morning about I'm sorry, I just can't even grasp it, what she even said now. I'll think about it afterwards. I know I will. It's crazy, you know, when you got something in your mind and you just can't pull it out. But anyway, folks, that system, the socialist system, I'm not interested in. Not at all. I haven't gotten to walk, you know, in a couple of days. I'm really feeling it in my legs. But the weather is, yikes. And my knee is really in a lot. So please forgive me for just driving around. I know these are a lot of places that you've seen, but with the roads the way it is, like it's slick, I do not like to travel to downtown. Don't like going over that bridge. I guess school will be back in next week. All the little kiddies be going back to school. This is a place called Silica Place. We're gonna go for a walk. still got their Christmas lights on. Not me. I put them on one evening. I'm a cheapskate. Got my friends are Silica Place. This here is Simcoe Way. Here we're turning in. Bumping the road. Skeleton's still up. In amongst the Christmas decorations, you have Halloween. Great. Too funny. Symbolic, I guess, after world. Anyway, folks, thanks for coming along with me on my little drive and my little rant for today. Remember, wherever you are, go see your mom and your dad. Love your spouses, love each other, take care of one another, your kids and your friends. And even though it's a dull day here in Fort McMurray today, say hello to someone and be that smile. You could be their sunshine that they only have that day today. So I want to thank everyone for coming along on this ride. I hope you have a great and wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Take care, God bless, and have a great day. Bye-bye.